Hi, my name is Raymond Rodriguez, and you're watching College of Architecture channel. In this video, you will learn how to create a dynamic 2D architectural templates, specifically on how to draw 2D architectural templates, how to make a block, and how to make a simple dynamic template. Now for the first step, type in REC and click somewhere here and select a dimension and type in 0.5 by 0.2 and click here. Then of course type in EL for ellipse, click somewhere here, then type in here at 0.55, 0.55 at angle 270. Then type the distance 0.2. Then we try to move this by 0.05. Then afterwards, explode this one and use the command trim to delete that portion. Then offset by 0.03. And click this one. And here on the inside of the ellipse. Then afterwards, offset by 0.05. Then use the command fillet, which is F. And for the radius, let's make it 0.05. And click this one. Now you have the water closet. Now let's make the lavatory. Type REC, click somewhere here, and select dimension. And for the dimension, we have 0.5 by 0.4. Then afterwards, try to offset it by 0.03. Inside. Then afterwards, we all know that the distance from here to here is 0.07 and we have an offset of 0.03. So we shall be moving this by 0.04. Then afterwards, let's make a circle. Click in here at the midpoint, and for the radius, type in 0.015. Now the distance is going to be 0.05, so move it by 0.05. Next, we need to fillet it, and the radius of the outer fillet is 0.06. So F and R is going to be 0.06. Let's do it again. And for the radius of the inside, it's going to be 0.03 as indicated in here, radius 2. So that's it for figure number 2, which is the lavatory. Now let's move on to figure number 3, which is the kitchen sink. Type in REC, click somewhere here, and select dimension. And for the distance, type in 0.9 by 0.5, and click in here. Now we have an offset distance of 0.03, so type in O for offset. Distance would be 0.03, and select this rectangle pointing inwards. And let's move this one by selecting it, and let's stretch it over here at the center but we still need to move it by 0.01 to have a total spacing of 0.02. So let's drag it by 0.01. Now let's mirror this. And let's explode it. Erase this 3 lines segments. Then type in AR for array. And select this particular line. And uncheck this one, this ortho mode, make it off. Select rectangular. And drag this one up to here. And for this one, let's just drag this portion here. Then move this upwards until we have produced 6 lines. Now we will adjust the spacing by clicking in here and there. Now afterwards, we need to fillet the polyline. Type in F, select polyline, and for the radius, it's going to be 0.03 as indicated in here, 0.03. And select this one. And there you have the kitchen sink. Now let's go to figure number 4, which is the ref. And type in REC and click somewhere here. And you could type in for the distance, for the dimension, let's type in 0.6 by 0.63. Then afterwards, try to explode this one. And make an offset of 0.03. Now have a fillet in here, which is 0.03 for the radius. And have a rectangle, which is 0.05 by 0.05. Dimension, change it to 0.05 by 0.05 and click. So that's the ref. Now let's move on with figure number 5, which is the range. So let's type in CO. Let's copy this figure number 4 and paste it somewhere here. Let's delete this one first. And let's make a circle having a radius of 0.08. Click in here. And let's type in 0.08. Now let's move it by 0.15 on the side and another 0.15 downwards. Now let's make a line which is 0.05 in length. Click here and make sure this one is turned on and it is in 45 degrees. Make sure it's turned on and type in 0.05. Now let's move it at the center point over here. And let's type in AR. Select this one. Let's select polar. And select this one, the center. And for the items, let's type in 4. Now let's do array again. And select polar one more time. And for the center, touch this one and this one. And drag your mouse in here until this X point appears. And this will only appear if this is turned on, okay? And for the items, type in 4. So there you have the range. Next, for figure number 6, we have the dryer. Type in REC for rectangle. Click in here. And for the dimension, it's going to be 0.6 by 0.6. And click in here. Now, type in C for the circle, and for the center, click in here. And for the radius, it's going to be 0.25. Moving on with figure number 7, which is the washing machine. Let's copy this one and click in here. And try to offset it by 0.05. Now let's chamfer the edges. CHA, chamfer. And for the distance, it's going to be 0.05 by 0.05. Then select polyline. And there you have the washing machine. Now let's move on to figure number 8, which is the single bed. Let's type in REC. Click in here and select dimension. Type in 1 by 2 and click on the lower right corner. Now we have a distance of 0.02 for the offset. Click here inside. Now for the radius of the fillet, we have 0.05 and select polyline to fillet all the corners. Then we have a distance here of 0.4 and 0.10. So let's explode this object and offset it by 0.4. Now offset it by 0.10. Now let's type in TR to trim the excess lines. Now for the size of the pillow, we have 0.5 by 0.3, having a radius of 0.03. So let's type in REC, select dimension. We have 0.5 by 0.3. And let's move this. Select the center point of the object. And let's type M2P. Let's select the first midpoint and the second midpoint. There you go. And let's fillet it. For the radius, it's going to be 0.03. And let's select polyline. And there you have your single bed. Now let's move on to your double bed. And let's type in REC, having a distance of 1.8 by 2. REC dimension is 1.8 by 2. Then offset it by 0.02. Then afterwards, fillet it by 0.05 and select polyline. Then explode this and offset it by 0.4 and offset it by 0.1. And let's trim the excess lines. Now let's try to divide this by, let's say, 4 to serve as a guide. Now let's have a line in here. And let's copy this one. And put this in here. And we can erase this one. And let's mirror it. And there you have your double bed. Moving forward, we have the center table. Let's type in REC. Click here, select dimension. We have 0.9 by 0.6, 0.9 by 0.6. And let's offset it by 0.03. Offset by 0.03. Click here inside. And let's type in CHA for chamfer. Now for the distance, it's going to be 0.05 by 0.05. And let's select polyline. And there you have your center table. Now for the side chair, it's going to be 0.6 by 0.6. Dimension 0.6 by 0.6. Offset it by 0.03. Now let's just click this one and stretch it downwards. Now here for the center chair, let's type in REC. We have a distance of 1.8 by 0.6. 1.8 by 0.6. Click here. Offset it by 0.03. Now let's try to stretch it downwards. Then afterwards, try to explode this one. Now divide it by 3. So copy the line. And erase the nodes. And you have figure number 12, which is the center chair. Now for the side table, let's type in C, and it's going to be 0.2. For the dining table, REC, dimension 1.6 by 1. Now for the dining chair, let's type in what? C. And for the distance, it's going to be 0.15. Then afterwards, C again. And for the distance, it's going to be 0.22. Now, let's have a line in here. And try to trim the excess lines. And then we have a rectangle which is 0.3 by 0.2. Let's type in REC. And dimension, it's going to be 0.3 by 0.2. And let's explode this. And let's delete this one. And let's type in TR to trim. Now let's offset this by, what's this? 0.07. Let's fillet this with a radius of 0.05. And let's have a line in here. Let's fillet it. You can delete this one if you want. Let's just mirror this portion. And there you have your figure number 15, which is the dining chair. Now we shall be changing the units of measurement of all of the drawings from inches to meters. Then press OK. Next is we shall be converting these drawings to a block, and starting with the water closet. Select the object and select the pick point for your base point. And press uncheck this one and press OK. Now we move on to the next. We shall be selecting the object, selecting the pick point for the base point, and let's type in laboratory and press OK. Next, we have the kitchen sink. Then press OK. Let's move on with the ref. Press OK. Next, we go to the range. And name it as range and press OK. Moving on with the dryer. We have here the washing machine. Next, we have the single bed. Then we have the double bed. Next, we have the center table. We have the side chair. We have the center chair. We have the dining chair. Next, we have the dining set. And last, we have the living set. Then press OK. Next, we shall be creating a new line or any object. And we shall be using this as a base point for the next block. And for the next block, let's select this one. And for the pick point, let's have this one. And for the name, let's say it's dynamic architectural 2D template. And press OK. Now let's go to the block editor. Select it and go to the block editor of this object or this block. Then let's make a line and press the ortho mode on. And put the line on the midpoint of the line on the endpoint. Then afterwards, let's add some parameters, which is going to be the base point and the alignment. Pick somewhere here, over here. And another one, it's going to be the flip alignment from this point up to this point. And click in here. Now, let's use the visibility parameter. You can click in here. Now that we have the visibility parameter in here, these options are now enabled. Let's rename this as water closet. Then afterwards, let's add all of the blocks in the model space. What do we have next? We have the lavatory. We have the kitchen sink. We have the range. We have the dryer. Washing machine. We have the single bed, the double bed, the side chair, center chair. What else do we have? We have the center table as well. We also have the ref. What else? We have the dining chair. We have the dining set. And we have the living set. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we have it all. Now we shall be selecting the water closet and press OK. Let's select the water closet. Now we shall be inserting now the water closet. Let's insert the water closet and press OK. Now let's go to the lavatory and we shall be inserting it. Press insert and let's select the lavatory and press OK. If you don't want to be confused, just turn this off. Now let's go to the kitchen sink. Let's insert it. Kitchen sink. Now let's go to the range. Press OK. Now let's move on with the dryer. Insert dryer. Press OK. Move on with the next with the washing machine. Insert. Next, let's move on with the single bed. Let's move on with the double bed. Next, what do we have? The side chair. Next, we have the center chair. Next, let's go to the center table. Moving on with the ref. Then we have the dining chair. And what else do we have? Press OK. Now let's move on with the dining set. Let's move on with the living set. Now let's go first to the dining chair and let's delete this line and also this one, and let's go back to the water closet. Now we can apply the flip action and select now the parameter. Select the flip state, click in here, and select now for the object. Let's say, let's make this visible, and let's select all of the object. Let's do it again one more time. Flip action, select the parameter, Then afterwards, select object, type in all, and press the space bar or enter. Then let's do this. And we can now close the block editor and save the changes to the architectural templates, which is a dynamic one, in which we can now select from water closet to lavatory and to kitchen sink, to range, dryer, washing machine. You can copy it, okay? If you copy it, you can change the instance. Let's say single bed, double bed, the side chair, center chair, what else? Center table, the ref, dining chair, dining set, and lastly, we have the living set. You can delete this if you want to. Now you can flip this. All of the blocks, you can flip it anytime you want. And you can also put it in alignment with the certain lines. It can either be a vertical or let's say diagonal. Let's say you just touch the alignment point. Let's say if you want to align it in here or here, it's basically up to you. You can also flip it again. So that's how you create a 2D dynamic architectural template.